inevitable part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 10 seed in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Fielded in the end zone. It's McClellan. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Gain makes it second and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down in the opening drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Bringing pressure. He's looking to scramble. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field and they'll go for it. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Comes back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Caught by the receiver. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
But when you sit back and play zone defense like this, what you allow is your defense to have eyes on the football. Here, they give up the catch, but you can see how they rally to the football. There's just nowhere to go for this slot receiver.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? On the ground, it's Davison. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Here's the second down play. Linebackers making some adjustments now. They look to throw it here on second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Ducks pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Looking to throw it on first down. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, they go with the dagger concept here on this play, but unfortunately the quarterback could not get it to his intended target running on that vertical route.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Back-to-back deep shots. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Together a positive drive here. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quick throw to the left. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Punt team ready to boot it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Makes the ground. It's Davison. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Solid game, moves the ball to the 48. First down play here. And the wideout goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Catch made on the out route. Finally out of bounds after a solid game, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a first down. The back's got it. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. Coming up, 4th down inches from the 20 as the offense tries to get closer to the end zone. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. RPO here, 4th down completion to the right. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. in scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together with this drive? Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Sticking with the running game. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Tries to get it to the running back. On 4th down, a short toss to the running back.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on 3rd down, you have to put the ball at least to the 1st down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Looks like Alabama will have the 1st down. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And the 1st quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They'll give it to the running back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire 1st half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion, and they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught in the backfield. It's Riley. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Alabama looking to convert on 4th down here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Brought down after the catch, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
They'll run it here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Man, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He knocks it through with confidence. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Bringing it out, it's McClellan. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. He's looking to throw. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And it's fielded at the 40. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw, testing the middle. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And he takes it around the 20. And the returner will be brought down. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Catch made on the left side. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Ducks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Close to the tight end. He's got it right near the end zone. And finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Hampton. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
That'll pick up a first down out of the 37. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the...
The ball is picked off. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the open. Past the 10. Touchdown, Ducks. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
And they knocked through the PAT, so it's 28-3.
Alabama, 3.
Fielded in the end zone. It's McDonald. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Send the back in motion. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a... there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Now it's second down here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. It's a nice gain. He'll move the football up to the 27.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Riley. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw over the middle. Pulls it in. It's Meadows. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle, it's Hill. He stopped out at the 42, that's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. One play and they're already past the 40, 1st and 10. No press coverage, the DB's backing up now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Back in motion now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Pass protection a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, and the lob is intercepted near the sideline. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
Love this play by this defensive back, locating the football and going up and over the receiver to make that play.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Snags the quick throw. He's found some room at the 45. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
On the set. Cricket.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. And it's good for a first down to the 36. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
And then first down, right back to the running game.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Grab down the middle. It's Hampton. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Game makes it second and medium. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
They'll kick it away here. He's going to try to return the punt. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. For Oregon offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Finds room at the 30. Poked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
It's a run. Running back's got it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. The pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
He'll aim it toward the sideline. Solid punt. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Meadows. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Has the first down and more. Tackle made after a big gain.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's bringing it back. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Oregon. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with a touchback. Gonna run it. It's Riley. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, handoff inside. First down, looking for more now. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10.
Let's go! Razor!
Looking to pass this time. Finds his man. It's Davison.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
A completion makes it second and short. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Ducks trying to cash in here in the red zone. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a 1st down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The shotgun running play call. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
So, Crook, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down.
Military start! Military ready!
Direct snap. And they'll give it to the back. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it has been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
The Ducks will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Complete to the running back, but can he get there? Touchdown, Ducks! This offense really clicking. Just a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, we need you guys to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kurt.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Edwards. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Handoff from the shotgun. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting fourth down and inches. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Here we go on fourth down. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on fourth and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the plus 40.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
What a gain here. Almost picked up a first down on a first down play. Good job here late in the game, playing hard, dominating football by the offense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And in first down, they go right back to him. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Ducks are in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that first down.
The Ducks will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Touchdown, Oregon. This offense is still clicking.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Look out, room to run here. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down play coming up for this offense. The shotgun handoff here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
It's reeled in. It's Hampton. Looks like Alabama will have the first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Hand it off for a draw. A sophomore with a strong tackle there.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Give it to the back again. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Receiver trying to make the yardage. Takes it on the jet sweep. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
No, not an explosive play, but a great wrinkle to make the defense have to respect the perimeter and defending the perimeter. This time they lose the edge, and the receiver makes them pay for it coming off that jet sweep.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking for his big tight end. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Second down play coming up. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And it's a kneel down.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoff.
That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.